Hello and welcome everybody to another Gamebreakers live stream and part 4 of our Cities Skylines build. Now, last episode we already completed this first island and there's still a considerable amount of things that need doing to it. You'll see there on screen there's a few traffic issues that we need to sort out, but primarily there is a lot of waste disposal and just a lot of other things that we need to fix. Now, we do have priorities. So let's hit resume game, and as you can see here, we have a few issues. Garbage being one of them. So we are paused, but before we actually get into playing, there's things that I need to do first. So first up, Retro Road. It's one of the highlight roads of this island, and it needs fixing because it can't be a chaotic road without causing even more problems. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on bulldoze. Welcome in, Retro. I am fixing up your road, by the way. I'm going to just destroy all of these and that one. All these buildings should go with it. And the reason why is because it needs to be done. So Retro Road currently is disconnected from the rest of the city, but what we're going to do is we're going to go into toll roads and we're going to put in a two-way toll booth in here if it will let me rotate it. Because I did try this and it did let me rotate it. Is it going to do it? Ideally, that's how I want it to connect, but it's not going to do that, is it? Give me a second. I mean, that works. Yeah, I'm happy to do that and then just dirt road it off. It looks awful, but then you just dirt road it off into there. They lose the house, but then now you see. To be fair, that looks awful. That's cost me a bit of money. It's all right. Exactly. Yeah, they've got to pay to use the road. Of course, they've got to pay to use the road. Who wouldn't want to pay to use the road? It's just because it's so like tightly compact. It's a bit difficult to put it where I want to put it. Oh, is it because snapping's on? Hold on. There we go. Toggle snapping. No. Right, sod it. That's how it's going to be. Because it's doing me head in. And that's that. So where are we? Yes, Retro Road now has well, yeah, if you wanna call it that. Retro. Yes, so what we're gonna do is put the ticket price as high as we possibly can. It's gonna be we need to firstly change. Why is that called Evergreen Road? I don't want it to be called Evergreen Road, it's called Retro Road. Why can't I rename that road? Retro Toll Booth. Oh no, hang on. Pandas Toll. There we go. Pandas Toll leading to Retro Road. Yeah, that works. And then I think it has to be just a normal road, I think. I don't think I can do a dirt road. I don't know how to tax them all. Well, that's not what I want to do. Don't want to relocate the building. Don't want to toggle the traffic routes. So yeah, it's Pandas Toll. It's price there. The price for small vehicles is $2. The price for large vehicles is $4. There's a bus route going right through it. For some reason, it says Evergreen Road there, but I can't change that for some reason. But the joining road is Retro Road. To be fair, it should be busier than that. I might need to change that to one of these roads. Maybe that's too much. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it is that one we need. I'm trying to match it, you see. Maybe it's that one. That's distance too short. Okay, so it is that one. Fine. That's not going to work because there's now too many stop signs and traffic lights for crossings. That one? No. You know something? It's in the wrong place. Thinking about it, it is in the wrong place. This is priority number 1, by the way, of today's build. I want to connect it there. Like, literally there. But for some reason, it's saying it doesn't fit. But it does fit. Because if I do that, it does. Oh, it's just about... No. I'll be honest, I tested this earlier. And it worked. But I didn't save it. And I didn't save it because... Well, I'm stupid. And I don't like doing things off stream. And I'll be honest, I don't know which one I chose. That's going to delete all them houses, isn't it? No, it's not. That's too big of a toll booth, if I'm being honest with you. It needs a smaller one. It needs a two-way toll booth, and it needs to sort of come in at this angle. Like right there is where it needs to be. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to delete that. And we're going to put it in there. And I know that, to be fair, it needs to be a bit more off to the side. Yeah, I don't like doing things off stream unless something is completely broken and it just needs, a lot of time to be looked at. That's what I want. Okay, that's better. It's still at a weird angle. I would have liked it to be a straighter angle, but it's fine. It is what it is. I'm not upgrading roads. They're now connected up. It's not perfect, and it's quite a harsh bend, but we can put the houses back at least. And what was this? That was commercial. And that was low density commit.
It's a puppy!
Bit of low density commercial, there we go. Now you say, look, it's not perfect. You know what? I'm happy with this joining road being called Myrtle Way because the Retro Road District, if I go into districts, is... Well, it's not showing up the name. There you go. It's called the Myrtle District. So that kind of makes sense. I'm happy to leave it like that. But we know it's Retro Road. So I'm going to change this. It's going to be called Pandas Toll. Pandas Toll. It's going to cost them as much as possible to get in and out. They've got a stupidly sharp bend to get in. So that is number one that's been done. And obviously these areas will build up as needed. The second priority today is all of this rubbish that's building up in the city. All of our dumps are full, so we need more incinerators. And it's not ideal because I want it all up here, but there's nowhere to put it. So, yeah, it's going to just have to be like here. In between the power plants. Maybe. We'll stick 3 more of them down. We'll come out of this and we will, that's the cemetery. Don't want to empty that. We want to empty these landfills into another facility. So we've got 4 incinerators and we've got 4 landfills, and they should all be emptying into those incinerators when we unpause the game. Welcome in Phoebes, by the way, with the Hype, Spodum Gang and Team SGG emojis. How are you doing today? What I'm also need to do, what I'm also going to do is put the river in as a district, because at the end of last episode, Mystic claimed this river. So you would have missed that, Retro. But yeah, Mystic claimed the river, so it's now the Mystical River. So I need to zone that. But this bridge is Valkyrie's Bridge. There you go, Valkyrie's Bridge. I need to sort the traffic out on there. I also need to alleviate the traffic that's piling up here and going out of the city. So some of this district needs shifting, and I need to create more bridges or underground, because all of the industry is over here, which all the trucks need to get to. So let's do some zoning. Yeah, probably. Well, yeah, I was going to give her the dumps to be honest, but we're moving them, and it was a bit harsh, wasn't it? If I give them the dump, right? Anyway, let's do this river. To be fair, last episode or last week, we stopped the river from flooding, but then this part of it just went like completely dry. So it was like, yeah, great. Ideally, I want to de-zone the islands, but it looks like I can't do that, so they're going to have to be part. Oh no. Don't do that. I don't want to zone in a zone. Thank you. Obviously, this isn't perfect, but it'll do. And then this district is going to get all of this up here. And that's messed that up, hasn't it? Because of course it has. So now I'm going to need to go around all of this again. And join that up. There, that'll do. Right, it's not going to be called a Belmont Park. That's a daft name. So we'll come out of this. We're going to rename this and call it Mystics River. We'll give it a better name another time, but Mystics River. Policies. Well, it's a river, so parks and recreation. I'm assuming that's what it would go under. And okay, what else have we got here that we need to solve? I know about the abandoned buildings, that's fine. I know about the rubbish, that's also fine. We need more residential, I'm fully aware of that. These farms, yeah, these are going to need to go because we need to do something with this. This is probably a bad idea. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put the roads back in. Going to put the roads back in. I'm going to press play. Yeah, I know the facilities are full. I'm just going to let all that take a minute and then I'm going to save the game for the reasons of if I'm doing some city planning down here and things go wrong, at least we know where we're up to. But it does look like those farms have gone, so that's okay. So what I'm going to do is come out of this, I'm going to press this, and I'm going to save the first save of today. Just out of interest for anybody watching, how is the game sound? Is it too loud? Is it too low? Because the last stream I did, I had to turn pretty much the game sound right down to nothing because it was really low. Oh, it was really loud, and then it came out on stream as really low on the VOD when I watched it back. So do let me know if you want a little bit more game sound. It's a little low. No worries, we can fix that. I've got a feeling, actually, that it wasn't even playing any game sound. But, you know, there you go. It all should be fine in a moment. Give me 1 second. Yeah, okay. I just played a little bit back there, and no, it wasn't playing any game sound because, you know, I'm an idiot and forgot to turn it on. Right. That's all happened because, you know who I blame for that? Frogs. That's who I blame for that. How is that? Can you hear me? Can you hear game sound? Well, yeah. Yeah, it isn't Sonic Adventure 2, is it? You know, that. At least I don't need to download a volume mod to to get sound. Right. Let's figure this out then. So we've got some land here. Let's get rid of these trees. We don't need them. I still can't hear it. Oh, you got ads. Oh. Okay, well, while the panda's in ads, I'll just get rid of some trees. And how about that? Is that any better? Are you still in ads? Or is that now too loud? I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out when he comes back from ads. I'll tell you what, while he's in ads, what I'll do is I'm going to just have a quick listen to the stream. You may hear double for the moment. And how about that? Is that any better? Are you still in ads? Or... I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out when he comes back from ads. I'll tell you what, while he's in ads, what I'll do is I'm going to just have a quick listen. It's still a little bit low. Why is it low? Why is it low? Why is the sound low? Because it's really loud in my headphones. So, anyway, anyway, right. What we're going to do is we're going to use this area to try and get traffic over to here. Because this industry is, well, dwindling and it needs people. So the way I'm thinking of doing it is possibly utilizing this bridge, maybe, and then splitting it off. I know it kind of ruins this park area, but it is what it is. Again, do tell me if this game volume is now too loud, because it shouldn't be. So there. That does seem a little steep. Hold on. Maybe if I do that, split it off, do that, and then take it down. You see, that works. I'm okay with that. It still looks horrible and is quite steep of a ramp, but to be fair, that should be highway, not a... All of this should be a highway. Can we get a 2-lane highway? No, we can't. So, yeah. Retro, are you still here, by the way? Is it still too loud, or is it me that's overpowering it? I think it's me. It's fine. I'm just saying it's really loud in my my headphones, so I am going to knock it down a touch. But the sound is okay now. That's fine then. Cool. Like I say, it's really loud in my my headphones, but I can deal with it. So I've upgraded that to a highway. Do I want this being a highway? But then I've got the issue of this road just does nothing because no one can go anywhere. Or do I just want to turn it into a large road? I think that's what I want to do. A large two-way road, and then that is the highway. It's a very short highway, but it's a highway. Yeah, that's what we're going to do instead. So, does this need to be a 6-lane road? Probably not. But does this need to be... Then again, if this is a highway... Oh, the slope's too steep. Damn. Okay, well, let's get rid of that and get rid of that and figure out how we're going to do this then. Well, straight away, that's alleviated the traffic there because now they're all here. I need to find a way to get them out of the city and not... causing issues. See, that's a 2-lane bush route, but I don't... See, I don't want it to do that. I don't even know what road that is now. That is... a 2-lane, two-way road. Okay, well, I actually want that to be that. Or can I even upgrade this? Yeah, I can't upgrade it, you see. So it has to be... Yeah, it has to be that. Okay. Because the thing is with the trucks, they're always going to try and find the fastest route through the city. Oh, hold on. I can't see chat. I can now see chat again. Yeah, they're always going to try and find the fastest route through the city. So I think underground tunnels, like an underground highway, might help. But it's how far down can I go with it? Because I've only got a small area to play with here. But we'll figure something out. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pause. Then we're going to go highways. Initially with the sound barrier. Can I not? Thank you. Yeah, initially with the sound barrier. Because then we're going to go down. That's too far. Down. Do we want to go down one step or two? Because we can't go down too far because it might be hitting a metro line if we create a metro line. So let's say we go down one. And then we drag this around to here. It's going to be awful. But I think that this is a better idea than doing like an overground. So I need it to kind of like go to here. That's still going to go under the river, isn't it? Can that not build there? Oh, come on. There was a green area a minute ago. Come on. Yeah, I don't want it connecting up there. I don't want it doing that. That's stupid. What I want it to do is it's still going to have to cross the river. Now I want it to curve and also come up. Perfect. But that's one way. Shit. But that's fine, because what we can now do is do a 6-lane road. And all we do is just upgrade the road now that we know it works. Okay, we can't do it because it doesn't like it. But it's okay, because what we're going to do is just connect it from there. There you go, that's not too steep. Okay, a couple of industry loses their premises, but it's all good. We'll wrap a road around there and build some more here. It's all good. It's all good. So now I'm going to go back into upgrades and fix all this stuff. So now, hopefully, is it going to create noise pollution? Probably. That now seems too steep, but it's okay. We can fix this. We need to come up. Let's go back down again, and we need to get this. We're not upgrading roads. We're doing roads, and we're going there. We're going up. And I want it to connect here, and then it needs to connect here, doesn't it? Because otherwise the outbound lane isn't going to be used for anything. This just looks awful, but I could send it one way, but then they're still going to be coming through the city to get out. Obviously, if we do some stuff on the other islands, we maybe can like bring the highway across from like here or something. But for now, this is what we're going with. Any suggestions? Because this can link up. Like, quite simply just like that. And as you can see, trucks are taking it. But nobody's going to come here to come out. Now, I could change all this into a roundabout. And they can sort of like circle the way around and get out. And they'll still use this lane. As you can see, they are filtering and using it. Is there traffic lights there? Yes, there is. It doesn't need to be. I can't actually click on the road's name. I know it's a van. Yeah, I can't click on the road's name, unfortunately, because there's way too many of them. And to be fair, they are still using this road as well, which I don't really want them to, so I can't bulldoze this road. That's the thing, because there's bus routes on it. But what I could do, actually, is connect this up. As a street, maybe. Let's just see with that. This is an experiment, okay? Like, trucks are using it. Yeah, they're snaking round. I don't want them to do that either, because that's causing a backlog here, which I'm trying to get rid of. Getting vehicles out of a city is the easy bit. Getting them in without traffic is the hard bit. Is this just a waste as a one-way road? Do I just do another one and run it like sort of in parallel with it and bring it up on this side? I think that might be the idea as well, because there's no bus routes over here, so that might be another way of, because you've got to remember all of this isn't going to be industry anymore. Let's pause. See, all of this isn't going to be industry. It's going to be like a few offices, and it's going to be residential. So, because we've moved all of the industry to a more sensible location. I say sensible location. It's out of the way, isn't it, of the highways. And yes, this is the poorer district as well. Well, here is, because all the dirt roads. But when you start getting like the bush routes and things like that, you kind of need connections, you kind of need people, you need lots of stuff. There's no quick way either of getting rid of all of the industry. I wish there was, but it's all gone now, so we're going to rezone this. That's going to stay as it is, because I can't really have anything there. But let's turn these into offices. And then let's turn high density houses. And then low density houses here. And try and keep them off the roundabout as well, as best as we can. Rezone these farms. And we're all good. Got a bit of space here actually, so we're going to put a road in. Try to avoid Retro Road as best as possible. Stick a road in there because we can put some more houses in there. Perfect. Now, what should happen here is all these trucks should start taking this road, but then they'll filter through the city to get out. So I need to basically copy this on the other side and bring them possibly like up here somewhere as their like escape route. And then I need to upgrade these dirt roads because industry. That's why. Which is fine. Let's do that now then. Just avoiding my... Yeah. Yeah. Well, like, I don't want the citizens of Retro Road being able to have an escape route because, look, if I connected that up to the toll booth there, because I can do it. Where's it? Hold on. See, it will let me do it, but then all of these people are going to use that as their escape route and avoid the toll, which I don't want them to do that. I'd rather them use the toll. Alright, we've got some road fixing to do because... Oh, that's not going to work, is it? It will now. Let's get rid of that. Let's do that. That. I mean, slope too steep. Okay. Well, we'll do this then. Because we are taking it round here anyway, so... Yeah, we'll do that. Industry zoning. Oh, actually, I don't want it near there. There we go. Right, what were we doing? We were upgrading the rest of the roads. Because this place needs it if it's going to expand its industry. Especially now more trucks are coming down this side of the city. Okay, that needs bulldozing. We need to draw the road in. Oh, space already occupied. It's not now. Oh, it's this thing. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. And we need to zone that, and that. And that, and that. Okay, so that is our exit. I can't remember what that is. It's a two-way. So we could just upgrade that to a one-way, like, highway, because they're not going to use this. Yeah, it makes perfect sense. Just let it be a highway. Because then we'll do a highway to yeah, we'll do that. Let me put this other road in first. So some of these houses... Sorry, but you have to go. Which is fine. What building's that? What building is it? Oh, it's... Some medical centre. Fine, we'll fix that in a bit. I think it was a medical centre. We'll put it back in a minute. Let me just get whatever road that was, which was a 3-lane... two-way road. Yeah, 6-lane road. Okay. We want it connecting. Then we want it dropping down. That does seem a little steep thinking about it, so let's not do that. Just bring it into there. Then there. And then all the way through the city. Ah, bridge. Feck. I forgot about the bridge, to be honest with you. It's fine. We'll do that. We'll bring it across. And I'm bankrupt. Lovely. We need to actually play the game of it, don't we? That would massively help. The city is making money, though, so that's fine. We're going to let that run for a bit, gain a bit of money back. We are losing money quite quickly. But we're regaining it now. And hopefully we can build the remainder of this road. You know what, actually? We're going to save. This might be a disaster, but we're going to save. And then we're going to go into policies, taxation. It's not in taxation, is it? It's in economy. And for literally about 30 seconds, what was that on? 9%, 10 and 12. Everything is just going to be super taxed. I don't know what everything else was on. Something tell me. See, demand of everything is going down, but that's fine. So now we're going to take that back down to there. That back down to there. That back down to there. 9%. 9% and 10%. Industry's getting a 12% tax. That's 10% tax, and that's 9% tax. But for that 30 seconds of effective madness, we've now got money, and we can now build this road. And we're still losing money. No, we're not. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Welcome in, Mimi. How are you doing today?
You know what you want to do with that, right? You want to put a banging donk on it.
I possibly do, yeah. Slight issue, because that's where I want it to come up, so... Let's get rid of this. We've just made a load of money to instantly lose it, but it's fine. It's fine. Let's go there. Swing this around. Go to there. Then bring it up. And that is where it's going to connect up to. But what we have to do is de-zone and bulldoze. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'd be better if my road's built. What am I doing? That. And then bring it up. It's that building there, right? What even is it? Because... Oh, it's a park. Oh, bloody parks. There we go. So now, trucks should take the quickest way in and out. Look at that. Traffic problems alleviated. It's not symmetrical, no, but it is what it is. So now if people want the city, they'll come down here. And if people want industry, they'll go down there. And trucks should, if they're not already in the city, use this underground highway that brings them out here. And we've not lost any building space because we're not going to have any, like, we might have the odd, like, underground here, but it's not going to connect up to here, this side of the city, so we're good. Something's not got water. They've got polluted water. How have they got polluted water? Oh, because there's not enough of it. Well, this is where this comes into play. Let's turn that on for the minute. And let's go up to here and place another water pump in here. And maybe two, because we've got the money to do it. And now we can turn the one on the bridge off. We could probably delete it, actually. No, thinking about it, I can't delete it. I need to keep turning it on and off just because of the way it is, because it's actually terraforming some of the lands so it doesn't flood, even though that does look like it's quite high. So I'm going to turn it on for a bit, to be honest. How is the waste doing? Emptying. That's not bad. Hopefully when these go to 0, like there you go, that's 0% full. Emptying finished. Right, let's turn the building off. Let's bulldoze it. And let's find one of these incinerators, which I think is that one. Let's relocate it.
Oh, egg chat! It's just egg chat! Egg chat! It's just egg chat! Oh, egg chat, baby!
Knew it wouldn't be long. Anyway, we've relocated the incineration plant. Hopefully we can get another one in there, maybe. But we can only do that when these other dumps have emptied. And then hopefully this doesn't pollute as much. We've still got a lot of space and a lot of things. Oh, what's happening over here? Sewage is backing up. Okay, well, let's get some more sewage pipes then. Ideally, I want one of those, a water treatment plant, but I need population to do that. So until then, you're stuck with pipes. Yeah, no, I need to connect it up. There we go, it's connected. That'll do for now. That will do for now. Hold on 1 second. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just messing around. Right, back to game. Do that. Right. More buildy thing. So we have done some of the things we wanted to do. We're sorting out the pollution, even though it's flowing out of the city. We're sorting it out. We're getting rid of it. This industrial area now has much better connections, and it's busy with trucks moving around, you know, here, there, and everywhere. It's busy. It's always going to be busy. It's an industrial area. but they've got an escape route at least. And I don't mind traffic being here, because once they get on the highway, or the highways, they can get in and out. And I am noticing that they are just going one way. They're not sort of like coming up here and looping round, or coming up this one and looping back into the city unless they absolutely need to. All right, Mimi, thanks for the lurk. Appreciate you. I'm just thinking, though, should we change these to highways? I know I tried it earlier, but should we be putting a highway in? Because, you know what? You know what we're going to do? We're going to save again. Because we're in a good position, I think. We've got money. We've got money coming in. We've got that residential demand back. I'm thinking, do we need a highway? Why is that not... there we go. That is not what I was thinking. Ah, you see, look, they're not taking it now. They're not taking it because it's not connected, dickhead. Oh no, have I just upgraded a different road? Shit. Oh no, we're good. We're good. We're good. Oh, and that bit of road can't be a highway, can it? Yes, it can. Yeah! Right. Now, which road up here did I upgrade? That one. That's the one I upgraded to a highway. I don't want that as a highway. I want that as that. See, there are trucks using it as two ways, which I don't want them to do. Look, if it doesn't work, we can always change it back again. But for now... Oh, no. I've changed the wrong road. Hold on. That's the bus lane, isn't it? Bus lane with trees. Oh, no. I've messed this up, guys. Welcome in, C. I've completely messed this up. That's the road. No, I don't want it one way. Stupid thing. I want it two way. There we go. Now I need to go back to highways. And I need to remember it's that, then that. It's that, then that. Is that what it is? Yeah. Just double checking I'm upgrading the right road, guys. The only thing as well, with it being underground, you can quite easily clip the wrong road. There we go. Like I say, if that doesn't work, we can always change it back again. But from the looks of things... oh, please don't say this one that's going the wrong way now, because... Yeah, there. There we go. Now we should see trucks using it again. There we go. See, that's the fastest route for them out. Look at that. The trucks are flowing in the underground tunnels. Happy days. And it's alleviated all of the traffic here. Don't need to put any policies in or heavy traffic bans or anything like that. So we're all good there.
Hiya!
Hi Valkyrie and hi Monarch. Welcome in. This is part 4 of my Cities Skylines build. Last week we pretty much completed the island. Now we are tidying it up, really. There's some areas that for some reason are not zoned anymore, so let's zone them. And maybe we move on to another island and connect these up. I don't know. We will see. But this city does need its residential back, so let's get all that in. I am doing good, Valkyrie. I hope you're doing good too. An update you won't have seen. Retro Roads Chaos now has a toll booth in and out of it just to make it that even more chaotic. And this street here doesn't even connect to it. It's right next to it. It doesn't connect to it, and there's no walking path to it either. So it's still chaotic. And all these cars coming through here. I don't know what the currency is in Cities Skylines, but it's 2 a time and it's 4 for the bus. Thank you very much for the follow. Blowmin? Is that how I'm saying your name? Or Lowmine? Or how am I pronouncing that? But welcome in anyway. And thank you very much for the lurk, Monarch. It's much appreciated. I will say as well, Valkyrie, at the start of this episode, your bridge, full of traffic. Now, barely in hit on it. Happy days. BB or low mine is cool. Okay. Oh, low main. Okay. I'll probably just say BB. Right. Oh, what? This one little house here. What even is it? Is it a house? No, it's this little flat here. It's the only property on the entire island not connected to water. Well, let's fix that. Because they should have water. And let's do some... not policies. Is it in parks? Is it in parks? Is it in parks? No. Plazas? No. It might be in extras. Let's have a look. Nope. Unique buildings? I don't think it's in unique buildings. No. Where would it be then? That's a... No, I don't want a fishing island. Oh, is it? Is that what I want? Do I want a fishing island? I just want like a normal jetty, to be honest. But if that's what it's going to give me, I can go with a fishing island. Alright, welcome in, Anti-Bolt. How are you today? I'm just playing around with all of this, making a city. Let's put a pavement path in. Wait, does it not need one? Wait, what? Space or occupied by what? Does it not need a pavement path? Fine. Fine. I'll just leave it as that. Yeah, I expect a few people, especially in the States who are watching, to be at work, and that's fine. If you need to lurk because of that, not got a problem with that. But you are more than welcome to stay. Throw your ideas at me as well if you want to put something in the city. Or you think something might need restructuring. But here we were going to have... is there any way they can turn around? Yeah, okay. Here we were going to have... it's not been a bad stream, to be fair, and I'm having an alright day. But thanks for asking. Monarch, no. No. I mean, this is our, like rich district where all, like, you know, your high-end stuff is, but I'm not putting one of those in. I don't think it's a selectable item in the game to place, if I'm being honest with you. I think there is a casino. I think there is a casino, to be honest. I mean, if there's a winter market, there's got to be a casino. I will have a look. If there is a casino, yeah, I definitely do need to place one. There's an opera house. There's an expo centre. There's a stadium. There is literally no casino. No, there is no casino. Which is a bit daft because it should be. Unless there is, and I've not seen it. I don't think it'll be in parks and plazas. But I'll have a look. No, that's just like food stalls and crap. Yep, there is literally no casino. Anyway, what I'm going to do is put another bus depot down here. I don't need like anything big. I just need more buses. And they're going to go down here, just where the industry kind of like starts. And what I'm going to get the new bus line to do... Oh, great. We're creating bus lines again, guys. But we're going to have it go along here. And I am adding stops that at the minute don't exist because, well, there's nothing there for it to stop outside of. But they will. Because we're going to go up here, up here, up here. And I need to get it to turn around somehow. But that's fine. I need to find a way to shuttle this. Is it going to be that way? And then up, out, round. Come back down. But then it misses out all this. So, yeah, it needs to come back down, doesn't it? It's alright. We can do 2 lines. The main, like, shuttle bus. Then we go up here. All the way up to the bridge. We need it to turn around somehow. Yeah, we'll have it stop at that parking lot. And then I need it to come back like... no. And this is why we don't create bus lines, guys. What is that doing if I put that there? Oh, it is allowing me to do it, but it's because of the bridge. That's fine. Back in there. Back in there. And then we need to connect this up. I know the line isn't finished. It's going to need to go into industry and come around. Somehow. I don't want it clogging up there. We'll take it around the bus stop. And we will complete the line. Now that is quite a long bus line. So I'm also going to create another one that basically just... there's no connections. Yeah, there's no connections, is there? Oh, it's going to have to stop there then. And come back. And then I'll have to make a connection there. That's fine. Let's do that then. No, I'm not upgrading a road. I am going to do this. No, I'm not upgrading a road. I'm going to have to do that. Just so the buses can turn around and then we'll create another line. Let me catch up with chat. What have we got here? Yeah, your bridge is organised well. It wasn't at the start of stream. It was chaotic. It had so much traffic along it. I've had to put in 2 underground highways just to get rid of it. But what was happening was because trucks and traffic, they always... Well, trucks primarily, because the industry is now down here. It was originally up here. Because it was up here, it was causing a lot of traffic. So I moved it down here, and it was still causing traffic because all of the trucks had to come through the city to get to it. But now, they can just use the 2 highways to get in and out. And everything else is pretty much traffic-free. And to be fair, I don't really need this bridge, but it's there. What else was I doing? Oh, yeah, more bus routes. So let's get another bus line in that shuttles just this, the bridge, basically. So the new line is going to be there. Welcome in, Fireside. Thank you very much for the lurk. It's much appreciated. Let's get this next line all the way up here. Several stops. It's going to stop at the same place. Or is it going to stop at this one? We'll have it stop at the same one. And then coming back over the bridge, we'll have it stop at a different place. And kind of like stagger the stops a bit. And then we'll bring it back round. We'll add a stop there. And we'll connect that up. So now that one just does the bridge. We've got one that does everywhere, and then we need one that just does this coastline, effectively. Thank you very much for the bits, by the way, Monarch. I figure out how to do another bus line. We'll start this one up here. Okay, and then it's going to go... No, well, that's going to do nothing. It needs to go here, and it needs to turn around somehow. So we'll stick a stop in there, and bring it back by going a stop there. Stop there. There we go, right. Then go straight across. It is going to have to use that loop again, but that's okay. That's okay. We can use the existing stops. And then take it all the way back over. To there. We will have it coming down here. And then out. One more. And we've completed the line. That's good. Now we've got some bus connections down in this part of the city, which I'm okay with. There's not really much here, but fine. We are going to put probably an underground metro line, maybe, or we could put it overground. I don't know. That's something to think about for another time. Right now, what I'm going to do is build up this area. So let's put one of these unique buildings here. How big is the Expo Centre? Absolutely massive. And it does create quite a bit of noise pollution as well by the looks of things. But if we stick it near industry, it's not going to be too bad, but there is a lot of residential there as well. So maybe not. Opera House, that pretty much does the same. I might just build the road out and just put the Opera House in the water, maybe. Thinking about it. Let's see. The stadium still causes massive noise pollution. Do need something like that though. Can I not build the statue of shopping? Oh, it already exists. Okay. Well, we'll put the statue of wealth in. Can't put it on the roundabout, so we're going to have to put it here. Or should we put it here in the water? No, we'll put it here. We can always move it. And I will put the expo centre in. Down here, I'm going to put a road that connects. 2-lane road. That's not going to do anything, is it? I'm going to need to actually build an island to put it on. Fine. Let's shift the terrain. Let's get myself some soil, or lots of soil. So we can build a little island. To put an expo centre on or something like that. Zombina, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in, by the way. We're playing some Cities Skylines. I've just realised something as well. By doing that, I am just going to completely ruin the flow of water, aren't I? If I build an island there, I am going to ruin the flow of water, which I don't want to do. So I'm going to have to just build it on the land, because I need that flow of water. Because that is actually controlling my river. Which seems pretty low on water right about now. Yeah, it's emptying. It's emptying. We know it's emptying because we can see all these rocks. Which are here for a reason, by the way. Is it because this water pump's on? Yeah. Okay, well, let's turn the water pump off and let the river fill up again a little bit. Let's go for the unique buildings and let's whack an expo centre in here. Do people really want to live near an expo centre? Then again, it's it's one of those where it's on the coastline, so would you see one on the coastline? Probably. I don't know. Let's see. If it makes people unhappy, we'll get rid of it. Oh, it makes everybody happy. Oh, right. Okay. Well, in that case, we'll leave it then. But what I will need to put in is some more car parks. So let's... Oh, that's the bus station. Okay, well, let's put a car park in there and make a little road and put one behind it as well. Just a little two-way road out of here, down to here. That's got elevated. Great. Don't want it to do that. It's going to elevate, isn't it? There we go. Now we can put the other car park in, wherever it is. I've lost it. There we go. Cannot build on water. Oh, I need to... level this off then. Oh, bulldoze the road, bulldoze the road, bulldoze the road. And I'm all right with that because it's kept the water flow. I really do need to keep my eye on this river though, because it is slowly filling up again. But that water isn't pumping, so it's all here where I need to keep an eye on. But it's fine for now, it's fine for now. Let's do that. Let's get another car park in. I didn't want to do that. Let's go 2 squares over. Let's go there. Let's go. Let's go. Let's. Right, yeah. Fine. It doesn't want to play ball, so we're going to do this instead. I would really like it there, but I can't do much with that. That is what you're getting. Let's spin the camera around. Let's make a path, which is in landscaping paths, pavement path. What do you mean you can't? Oh, hold on. Let's move it over. Now let's do your path, because it needs one. Let's put some paths in. Distance to... oh, I don't know what I've done now. There we go. Let's get rid of that. Let's do paths. Any space already occupied? Yeah, it is. Then we'll just build something here. I don't know what, but we'll build something here. Yeah, I know it's got no water. Give us a sec, and I'll give it water. I was going to spin the camera around, but that view works. And the path connects up there. So people who get the bus can walk all the way around. This part of the path probably isn't going to be used much, but, you know, it is what it is. And now we're going to build something here, which has some commercial stuff. High density, of course, because it's that part of the city. We'll put some more high density stuff there. And now we need to, 1, fix the camera, 2, zoom out, and then 3, build more stuff. So let's do some low commercial there, so that all links together. That's fine, that's fine. I want nothing on the roundabouts, ideally. This is just a busy area as is. We've got here for some high-end residential, because we've got the demand for it. So if we've got the demand for it, let's use it. Road out, and let's do that. That's commercial. That's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Residential. High-end residential. Welcome in, coffee lover. I've just seen your message, and thank you very much for the lurk. It is much appreciated. Right, what other problems does this city have? doesn't have problems. It just doesn't have water. There we go. There's lots available. There's lots of sewage availability. We've plenty on electric. Let me see how these dumps are doing. That's 0% full, so let's turn it off and let's get rid of it. How's this one doing? That is 0% full. Let's get rid of it. And this one is 0% full. Let's also turn it off and get rid of it. We are now going to move these incineration plants to where the dump was. Oh, look at that. Perfect fit. Now, obviously, the residents here aren't happy. They did have a dump. They've now got an incineration plant. But it's the poor part of town, so, you know, sod you all. What I'm also going to do is see if I can move that one there. That's going to work. Where is my other incineration plant, though? There. No, that's the coal power plant. Where's the other incinerator? There's one. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're next to each other. There was 4 of them. That's fine. We're good. We're good. I do have a little bit of space. But that's all right, because that can be... something. Yes, we have a lot of coal power, and I do want to turn that into solar power eventually when we get enough residents. We've got the demand for it, we just need the space to put them. And obviously now we're not polluting with a load of dumps. We have space for another cemetery, which we kind of need. Let's have a look at healthcare. Yeah, we can replace a cemetery with a creme, but for now we'll place another one in that space. Another 2 in that space. Now we need more residents. Where do we put them? That's not allowing us to zone there. We could put them here. But I think not. If I stick another road in here... Yes, it is going to give me some zoning for some more. Residential. Knocking that demand down just a little bit. I would put some here, but it just doesn't make sense. And I could... maybe not. I could fill in these spaces with some high-end residential. It's where else can I put them, though? That's the thing. Put some there. Don't really want it on the roundabout, but it is what it is. And we are now making loads of money. We're making like 7,000 an hour a day, weekly. If we were making that a day, we're onto something. But no, that's a weekly income. That's all right. And then obviously 613,000. We've got plenty of money to spend. Let's rename this actually. No, let's not, because we've got Myrtle Way, haven't we? We won't rename that. Concord Square, we don't need it to be named that. We can rename it. Specializations, none, because it isn't industry anymore. Is that going to get rid of the district? Yeah. See, this doesn't need to be zoned, because that was my original industry. So that doesn't need to be there. We still have a huge demand for residential. So I think what we need to do is either buy new land, which is what it's telling us to do. But I'm going to do that instead. Build some houses in quite precarious positions along the river. But it's fine. Now I am losing a lot of space here with this, where I could potentially put more houses. If I do that, it's not. See, yeah, I can. Indeed. What I'm thinking of doing actually is let's dezone these. And that shouldn't get rid of the house. But what it will do is... Oh, it has got rid of the house, but it shouldn't do. Because if houses stay there, they should just expand. Let's put high-end residential in there as well. And I've also got this little bit of space here where I can put some. So let's wrap a road around as best I can. And let's stick some high-density houses in here. And I've still got this bit where I can expand into. So let's do it then. Oh, it's gone down considerably actually. We now need more commercial, so I can quite easily fill in the commercial spaces with some high-end stuff. Or any commercial really. They do need some up here thinking about it, so let's... That looks like it should be able to be zoned, but what is going on there? That just looks very eerie, doesn't it? Just one guy there. Another guy, just one guy stood there near the tree. Very odd. That's you. It probably is, to be honest. Right, what else do we need here? I don't want to put high density there, but we could do some... You know what? It's not perfect, but I might try it. So let's connect. Yeah, let's do it freeform. Without the snapping. Toggle zoning. No, I don't want to toggle zoning. Oh well, goodbye house. Can we bring a road up there? Yes, we can. More houses. And a little bit of commercial. All right. I know I don't want to put anything on the roundabouts, but we will put some around here because the people need shops, don't they? The people need shops. Right, look at the traffic here in this industrial area. But it is moving, which... Well, I say it's moving. It's just busy. It's always going to be busy. It's industrial. And I don't think I can upgrade that road any more than I already have done. And if I do, all the industry is going to disappear, so I don't want to do that. Oh, there's a bit of space here, though. So let's grab whatever road that was. No, I'm not upgrading. I'm wanting to... Why can't I zone anything there? Is it because of this road? Maybe. No, you see, I can't zone anything there. Is it the ground's uneven? Looks pretty fine to me. I mean, there is a bit of a hill, but nothing that isn't out of the ordinary. Well, that building's disappeared. Can I zone something there? No, still. Nothing. Can't zone in this area for some daft reason. I put a road, now I can. Okay, well. Can I put a park in here? That's massive. That's also massive. Is that or is that not by a roadside? I can put it there, but I can't put it there even though it fits. Well, that's just stupid. So what I'm going to do is get rid of that. Get rid of those roads and then see if I can put the park back in. And it still won't let me. Fine, we're going to go zoning instead. And I'll put the road in because nothing else wants to build there. Fine. I have to find something that's like really small. Fine, we will build a park. We'll build our own park then. If that's how you're going to be, game, we'll build our own. No, it's not perfect, but it'll do. And then I think that. See, who needs the pre-built parks? It fills a gap, doesn't it? Right, what have we got here? Loads of industry, loads of commercial, and loads of residential, as per usual. How's the city doing? We're making bank. We can put... I know I said I don't want them on the roundabouts, but that's down there in like a touristy zone. We can put them in here. It's fine here. Let's see. Is it this? Is it this? No, it's this, isn't it? Land value. So, okay, the land value is good in the middle. We want it here, which it kind of is, but it needs to increase. To do that, it needs more parks, but that's fine. We can build those. Leisure, there isn't really much up here. It's all down here, but that's fine. Citizen happiness. Meh. Traffic. We know about this, and oh god, look at the traffic here. Why is there so much traffic here? Oh, because they're merging in there. Why? Is that road incorrect? Let's have a look at it. Why would they be merging in there, though? Use that whole lane. That's just stupid. Right, let me... It's still saying that that's Valkyrie's Bridge, but it isn't. But it is part of the same road, so it's kind of is. Let's have a look at the traffic routes and junctions and all of that stuff. So they've got traffic lights. If they're on stop, is that going to help things? I don't know. Like, I genuinely don't know why they're trying to merge into there. But anyway, that's traffic. What else is there in terms of traffic routes in this city? Here, there's a lot. That might need an upgrade of a road. Is that one way? Yes, it is. Fine. We can upgrade. I think we can upgrade it. Please tell me we can. No, we can't upgrade that because the slope's too steep, apparently. So can we go... One of those? No. That's one way. That's two way. Yeah, the slope's too steep. So, yeah, there's always going to be traffic there. I'm all right with that, though. I'm all right with it. Noise pollution. We can expect it down here. We can expect it here. We can kind of expect it here. Yeah, it's in the right areas. Land value we know about. Natural resources. There is nothing, but there is quite a bit over here if we can buy that plot of land. And there's a bit over there as well, a bit there. There's a bit everywhere. Oh, nice. Okay. Education is pretty much all up there. So we could do with some more... schools. A couple of people are going to lose the house for a school, but it's fine. We can build a university, which I'm thinking we put up here in like the officey district that's away from everything, if it lets me build it. I don't think it will, because you know it's got to be on a road, even though it's on a road. Yeah, I don't know where I'm gonna build that. That might be for another day. Oh, do we already? Oh, we already have a university. Oh, I don't need to build one then. We need another high school though, so let's put one down here. Yes, residents are going to lose their homes, but it's fine. Space already occupied. Why? What was that? Oh, that was a park. That's fine. What's this? What's happening up here? Why are people shouting at me? Not enough educated workers. Well, you've got like a high school now and the university's there and all that, so you should be good. Crime rate is 4%. So we're good with that. Population. Doing all right. We want to try and hit 12,500, and I want to try and get it in this city before we start buying other plots of land. Outside connections, goods and agricultural products are all good. They can get in and out of the city, so that's fine. Leisure we know about. Traffic routes we know about. Terrain heights. Yep. That's fine. It means we're not going to get flooded. That's traffic. Which one's that? Pollution is just there, which is fine. We know about. And it is going out of the city and upwards, away from everything. Fine. Garbage is fine. Water, we could do with a bit more of. Electricity, we've got loads of. So let's try and get some more water in. These little islands are made. They're not really that useful anymore. So let's just try and soften them back into the land, if that makes sense. Let the water sort of like recede back. Because we don't really need them anymore. They were there to stop the flow of water going into this river. And I mean, it is still low. But it's not flooding. And it is working. And it is slowing down because of the underground highway. But it's kept at bay, which is the main thing. I could just do that and let more water come in, but I don't want to do that. Do I want to do that? Do I want to do that? Well, what I do want to do is square that off a bit more. That will allow a bit more to come in. But it's fine. It's a river. It's not perfect. But, you know it's there. Because water here is quite calm. Water here isn't so. Right, with that, I'm going to save. If I can get out of this menu. There we go. Save game. Yes. And shall we have a little bit of fun now that we've saved it with a hydroelectric plant? Because what I can do is completely flood the city with one of these things. By doing this. So that's now stopping water going into the river. Well, okay, it's filtering it around. But oh look, it's flooding all of the industry. All of the industry is getting flooded. The dam itself is getting flooded. And then if we delete it, tidal wave. Hey, look, it's getting rid of that pollution, isn't it? To be honest, by doing that, I've just like flooded my entire industry. Yes. But I've also stemmed the flow of this river, which I didn't want to do. So that's fine. We're just going to load up the save that we had, which I think I did save it before I started doing that. Yes, I did. And I think that we're in a good position. Let me know, guys, if you're watching in the chat, do you want me to continue building this into the other areas and go a couple more episodes building on more of the available land? Or should we switch it up and play a different game on Mondays? I mean, it will have to be a series, but while I'm thinking of what to play, we can play this. Or continue playing this. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to... Probably a bad idea, but I'm going to delete this. See, that's now allowing more water to come through. Let me just keep an eye on it, because I don't want it to flood. But if I'm looking at this, yeah, it kind of doesn't have any flow to it whatsoever. And that's probably because of all the boulders and stuff that's underwater. Which, they're great for slowing down a flow. They're not great if you actually want water in your river. There we go. We're now a big city with 12,000 population. Nice. What I need to see here now, though, is this water flow. Okay, so I need the rocks back again. And I do need like 1 or 2 here just to try and stem that flow a bit. I still want it to flow in. See, now it's flowing the other way and it's going to increase somewhere. This is what you got to keep your eye on. But remember, I have saved it. So if this goes wrong, this goes wrong. Valkyrie's Bridge does not need a toll booth on either side of it. I'll tell you why, because there's no space for a toll booth either side of it. And it's this part of the island is like touristy, so yeah. I kind of want people to come into this area. Plus, if there's a toll there and a toll there, people will just use the other bridges or even the industrial highways, and it'll just clog that up with more traffic, which I don't want. What I do want, though, is to check on this river situation, which seems like there's no flow going to there. It seems very, very calm, and it just seems like there's water in it, which is fine. What I'm going to do then is put back that water pumping station, but what I am going to do is turn it off. And I'm going to keep my eye on it, because if water starts flowing, because you see how it's moving this way, and then you've got this lot moving this way, like that level is going to rise, and that is flowing pretty quickly. So let's get some more rocks in here just to try and stem the flow a bit. It's here where it's coming in quick. There you go. That's done it. Well, which rock was it? That one, I think. So let me do some more landscaping on this. Where's my landscaping tool gone? Yeah, okay. So it is flowing pretty fast. Let's grab all that. Let's pull this up. And I want to soften the terrain to that. No. 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 I do want to widen the river, yes, but I also want to stem the flow. You know what, guys? Don't mess with water. Should have learnt that from episode 1. There you go. Something's gone wrong. Oh, something's gone terribly wrong. You know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to reload the save because it was working before I started messing with it. That's fine. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. We will delete some of these rocks, though. And the trees. That's not what I want to do. I want to spin the camera around. That's better. That's better. Just want to see what's going on with these. Okay, let's hit play. And it will find itself. Let it find its level again. See, this has a bit more power coming in here, you see, and it's pushing this back. Why did I decide to put a river going right through this city? Why? Oh, that's not good. That river is really high. There's a way to solve it. And that's turn on this. No, I don't want to destroy it. I want to turn it on. Oops. 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 Hold on. Oh, hold on. And let me put another one in as well and pipe it in just to try and control the flow of this water. As you can see now, it is pooling here, but it is being slowed, which I'm okay with. Let's put some rocks in. That should slow it down a bit. It's not slowed it down by anything, has it? It's if anything, it's sped it up. There we go. We've got our big city again. You know what? When it settles, it'll be all right. I might have to just fix this bit off stream. Which, like I say, I don't like doing, but it might be the only way to fix this. But that will be a problem for another day. What I might do as well, if I do buy some more land, see, I can buy any of these segments. If I buy this one, the industry that we've got here, I will make some connection to get them over to this island. And then obviously there'll be another outside connection here for the main highway. And it'll obviously bring them over to here as well. So that's that. Just what's worrying me is the river level. It does seem very high. But let's see what's going on. Oh, hold on. Traffic is busy, but as expected. We've cleaned that up. That's fine. And how are the citizens of Retro Road? They are absolutely hating it. However, what have they all done to the houses? Oops. They're all like apartment blocks. They all look the same. But yeah, there we go. We got that in. That's, look at that, cars charged in the last week. 13 people from Retro Road have used the car because it's cheaper than getting the bus, paying for the bus, and then paying to go through. Let me just have a quick look actually at the buses. Lines overview. So Retro Road, it's got 2 stops, 8 buses, but no one ever uses it. Probably because it's got the most pointless stops ever. But lots of people are using the other lines, which is good to see. So you know what? I think there might be another episode of this build next week. And then I think what we're going to do there is have a look at maybe putting some metro lines in. Overground metro. Maybe underground, maybe overground. I don't know. Maybe a mix of both. And hopefully I will have this river sorted out to a point where this flow this way doesn't pool there and it stays like pretty much nothing here. I tell you what, it might just be really fixable with one boulder or 2 boulders. Or loads of boulders. Not these ones though, they're doing absolutely nothing. Yeah, it's doing something. Don't know what, but it's doing something. I do think it's the terrain there, to be honest. I think it just needs lifting. We probably don't need this many boulders either now. Go away, tree. That's what I wanted it to do. There we go. Now it's much calmer. There's a little bit here that we can just fix up by doing a little bit of leveling off. And it's gone quick again. Okay. Well, you know what? That is for another day. I think it will sort itself out eventually. Obviously, the boulders are in there to try and slow it down. They're not necessarily there for it to empty. But you can see that there's quite a distance in drop-off between there and there. So I do want to slope the terrain, I think. Yeah, it's still coming through too quickly. It's something that I'm going to have to work on, I think, and try and fix up, because it's always this river that's causing problems. Anyway, that being said, I see flow from this, and I'm okay with that flowing. Here, there's barely anything. But I want it to flow out of here, not into here. So we might need to take down some buildings, level off the terrain, block this off with rocks, and then bring the water through. I don't know. I don't like doing stuff off stream, but I might have to fix that off stream because it's going to be a bit of a complex thing to sort out. But we have alleviated the traffic, well, except for this, but it's an industrial zone, so, you know, it is what it is. One last thing. I am going to upgrade this road. Going to upgrade this bridge. Doesn't need the bus lanes. It needs that. Why is that getting upgraded? Because it is. That's why. Because it should be a little bit faster than anything else. Right then. I mean, I've messed about with this river and it's now flowing again. But it was really calm before and now it's fast flowing. But here it's calm and I'm okay with that. As long as it's calm here, I'm okay. Because the water pumps will do their job. I could even put another one in there for what it is. Possibly. And we will do that. And look, if it drains the river, fine. You can use the water pumps to control its flow. Like I say, this bit we're going to sort out next time. Just check the chats. Yes, exactly, Retro. Why? Because that's why. So the only bridge we've not upgraded is this one. But not many people use it, so I could probably delete it. For what it is, it will give us a little bit more space, not much. But that's something for me to have a think about and plan for the next episode. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop there. Do I want to save it? Yes, I do, because I've changed that road. That was probably a bad idea, but that's saved. I'm then going to go into the pause menu, and I am going to now see who is on. All right, I got somebody. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop there. And I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If you are watching on YouTube, I will be back on Sunday on that platform. I don't know what game yet, but it will be a game that I've either got from Keymailer or one that I've got a key of that I'm playtesting. If you're watching on Twitch, then I'm going to be back on Wednesday for the Spot'em Gang Euro Community Night. We've got a change of game this week, so it's something a bit different. One that you don't want to miss, that is only going to be on Twitch. If you don't know who the Spot'em Gang are, by the way, the links have been posted in the chat, or they should have been. So go click on that Discord link, join the server, and promote the content that you create, and also be part of a very supportive community. I'm going to leave you there, and I'm going to see you in my next stream. And of course, if you're watching on Twitch, stay with me, because I'm going to send you off to a spotter. Thanks very much once again, everybody, for watching.